Oh, what are we looking at here? There we go. I was just clicking rather than holding it down at first, so messed myself up. What is this thing? It is sitting here on my map, so I need to know what it is. The Will of Flat Horizon. Even if you are confined to a single dimension, the x-axis, you must continue moving forward in the correct direction. I have no idea what this is. The rewards do not seem to be big enough to be like a proper dungeon, so... Secret Midlife Man. Oh, I can understand the feeling of midlife crisis, wanting to go out into the wilderness and just camp your life away. So, what do you want me to try? Did you stumble in here by accident? Yes, midlife man, I did stumble in here by accident. It's not worth it to lose your life in confusion. Please, explain further. Not bad. You're cautious. I'm sure you've heard. I've been waiting here for years, waiting for someone who could defeat me. The road ahead is dangerous, filled with traps, and tests one's agility. If you can reach the finish line with all your limbs intact before me, then you can talk about that after you beat me. I'm familiar with the route, so I'll let you go ahead. Jumping down this hole marks the beginning. Have you thought it through? So what we're looking at here is a time trial mission. Oh, is this a... Wow, I was not expecting a 2D section. How do I get up there? There we go. Oh, that was painful. I ran right into the stuff right there. The vines. Sharp, thorny vines. I should probably be using those T's, but it's awkward to hit the T when I'm trying to be holding down the directional arrows. Oh, nice. We finished that. Aha! Not too bad. I didn't have to wait too long. I must say, you do have some talent. Although you lost to me this time, it's hard to say who will win in the next few tries. How about it? Will you try again? Chat, when did this guy run past me? I was within the timer. I do not want to be beaten by this old man who, like, invisibly stealth ran past me, so come on. We are doing it much better this time, chat. I'm sure if we hit the T's while we're doing that, it would shave off a second or two. Oh, check. Ah. I was hitting the S key rather than the A key. The whole needing to reach my fingers over from the D when we are running in the D direction to hit the T just really causes a lot of problems here. So wait, where's my treasure chests? I unlocked 2 of them. Give me those treasure chests, old man. But having a... Oh, there we go. Did I not get my items? I want to walk back in there. Oh, this old bastard did not give me my items. You know what? I know it's a waste of time. I'm going to do it again. I can't have this old guy cheating me out of all of my items. Like, I earned 2 of those treasure chests. So why does he not give them to me? I demand to know. There we go. We are shaving more time off. No. There we go. Yeah, you did not expect it to come. Because you cheated me about that one. This cheap man. Give me my treasure chests.
Lucky me, lucky you.
See, he could have kept the last one to himself. He could have walked away a winner. But he had to try to cheat me and not let me have any of the chests.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this? No? Maybe like this.
Actually, I want to kill this thing. Let's see if it gives me some echoes.
A change of perception.
No, we didn't get one. Shame. Some campfire cooking. Why isn't she locking on? Shame. Shame.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
There we go.
Please have something good this time.
Nice little levitation trick there.
Watch and learn.
That is not what we meant to do. The T key is so awkward. I need to rebind some of this stuff. But we burnt it away, so that's nice. Full grid. Looks beautiful. I don't know what that does. Another new type of puzzle. Interesting form of a puzzle.
Lucky me, lucky you.
I was thinking this was going to be one of those, you have to run across them in a specific order. But no, it's a bit more inventive, and it'll be interesting to see how that evolves as a new type of puzzle. Because I have not seen a puzzle like that where you're having to place down objects that connect only in specific ways. Well, when I say it like that, it sounds very basic. But in a game like this, that type of lifting
Master
puzzle
Tianxing,
is...
are you alright? This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Really nice, will ya?
Stay behind me.
So it's not immune to
Shackles
ice.
be gone.
Auto Puppet Scout. That's cute. I like it. Also, it says a lot about these people if their military hardware is going haywire right within their own base.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
Does his voice sound exactly like the same voice actor that we just beat up on the way here. Obviously, they're different characters. But it seems silly that we go from one voice actor to the same voice actor not that far away as part of the same quest.
You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath. Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, following orders and striking enemies. But in the rear, personnel must juggle numerous tasks: supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters. So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad. Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
It would be such a different thing when you're looking at a world of real militaries and their conflict and how we perceive them, compared to militaries in a world where monsters are literally right outside your doorstep. That said, the only thing that we have seen them fighting so far is vagrants, exiles, whatever they're called. But this honestly is a really well-designed military installation. I've seen a lot of different military installations in video games. Most recently, the Shinra stuff from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And this is much more extensive and comprehensive in... Because like you'll see places where they have a bunch of just boxes put down for the buildings. But the layouts don't seem to have differences to them or livability. They don't seem like real military installations. But you have your parking spaces, which are separate from everything else. You have well-defined medical districts. This is a really nice design. I love it.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Like, again, I do not like the leave a cutscene, re-enter the cutscene with the same exact person.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Alright, we leveled up. Nice. But the story really does not feel like things are connecting well so far. It's a bit slow-paced. More gourd tech. Is the gourd a very Chinese thing, chat? I've seen it on some Japanese designs. I'm not really that familiar with seeing it on Chinese designs. So I don't know how culturally relevant the gourd is. But it's a really interesting choice to have it be such a central part of your kit and your functions.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Juyen. So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. We sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above. Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing?
What, you don't want to see our fruit?
Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
Apparently, grenades are brightly colored fruits.
It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
So you're telling me you can't have a tacitite grenade? Why is that? You have tacitite bullets, apparently. So give me a tacitite grenade. I apparently forgot to click the thing I was supposed to click on.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhiyuan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. Zhiyuan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhiyuan's feelings. However, Zhiyuan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
I mean, we have plenty of soldiers in here who are not resonators. We can tell that because the first guy we ran into was talking about not being a resonator and was just there with a gun. So why can't this guy get into the military? It's not because he lacks the passion. It's because there's something wrong with him.
I too found what Zhiyuan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted.
Exactly. So many more problems in this world can be solved if you just beat them up. like we saw with the exiles.
I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight? All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. How true! I've come to understand this line more. I promise not to use my forte in the battle, but Juyan still couldn't take a single blow from me. After his defeat, Juyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
No, you're not disappearing. You are my 5-star waifu. But if she just disappears here, like, what was the point of that story? It was great that we met her. It was great that we got to experience this story here with her. But from a world building point, from a quest and our exploration to figure out what's going on with who we are, with these 4 trinkets, what was that? It feels very disjointed.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think...
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak?
I have no idea what she
If
wants to tell
those
us
tacit
about.
discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders, I hope they're okay.
Big Mac. Oh, this is beautiful. Some of the art design in this game really hits hard. Which is really unfortunate when you compare it to the art that's very unpolished.
General!
Jiyan getting a really cool introduction.
Follow the Qinglong to war!
I don't know what the Long Ching is, but... Oh! I was not expecting to be playing as him.
Tell truth from facade.
What even was that echo? Oh man, look at how cool his abilities are. He is really living up to, I think he's limited. I'm still not entirely sure, but I think he's limited.
Break! Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable.
Where'd it go? Look at this Zinchian motherfucker. Does this not look like Kairos Fate Weaver? If you know, you know. Obviously, he's got one more head than Kairos Fate Weaver, but it's got that same thing.
Tell truth from facade. Fear no more.
Oh no, I missed that real badly.
Tell truth from facade. You worry. Stop. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more.
This man has such a pretty kit. Definitely the most beautiful kit that we've seen in the game so far.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is. But I didn't hear anything, or sense any frequencies. Rover?
according to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Qizhi Village in the Central Plains.
Chat, did you see the shiny eyes that were going on there? That was a wonderfully beautiful effect, and apparently has to do with our little gluttonous feeding arm.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Alright, so this is just the training area. Get a little bit more premium currency for that. It said we got a new weapon, but there was not even a new weapon there. It was just the same weapon. Oh, what is this? So I will take both of these. So we've got 20 summoning currency. And if I am correct, this is a summoning currency for, yes, the limited time banners only, which does confirm, because I wasn't entirely sure, but I thought Xion was a limited time character. So if we need 80 to pick him up, or to pick up any limited time character,
Everyone's safe and sound.
then it's quite a bit of ways to go. But it's wonderful having 20 on there. How long does this banner even last? I'm going back and forth in the menus. 20 days. It's actually quite a long time. So this guy's going to be up for 3 weeks, which means we might get one new character every 3 weeks. I don't remember how often new characters were in Genshin. Star Rail has been doing one new character every 2 weeks, but Genshin has been doing one character every month. So it's possible they might also be doing the same one character per month thing here, because having only 3 characters does really limit your desire to have extra characters. If you have a functional team, then in any sort of game like this, it's hard pressed for you to pull. You really need to see how they compete with everyone you're already using. So with only 3 slots, too many characters is not actually going to be a desirable thing for many accounts. Which might push people to doing the weapon banners more often. But I would still feel very hesitant about doing the weapon banners, because weapon banners is just a minor bit of power when you could have an entirely cool new character.
I'll fire it up. A contented mind is a perpetual feast.
She's a bit goofy, but I still like her. Getting into some nice dark lands over here. More gourd action. Opening up a fair bit more of this map. I really like the design on this crag right here. Got a very, because you can see the antlers up there. Got a little stag's face. Very nice aesthetic design. I don't know if there's anything intentional in that, but I like it either way.
This
Looks beautiful.
must be the place.